Cosplay. 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 Boob magic. Boob magic. What up, guys? It's Boob Babble time. And I made my second video this week. You didn't even see my second video this week. Because I've been promising you guys, oh my god, weird glare. I've been promising you guys a cosplay video, and I suck. And I don't do things consistently because I'm a spaz. So I didn't have information for you. Lots of boobs, no information. Lots of boobs, no information. So I kind of look like Maya Natsume from Tenjo Tenge, which was cool because I used to have these little antennas and I used to sit up like this. And I used to look really crazy, except I never had those boobs. I wish I did. These are good enough. Right? Yeah? Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, the contacts are crazy, right? It's like mad intense. I'm like, I can see into your soul. Okay. So the video is going to be finally about cosplay and like what it's about and what it means and why is this weird girl who makes videos about her breasts wearing a lavender colored wig and teal contacts and just saying things to me and not giving me enough boob time. Is that good enough? Should I bounce? Does that make you feel better? These videos get weirder and weirder, I swear. Okay, so I have a couple things that you guys need to know. So this video is going to be kind of long, but I promise to show you plenty of boobs. So you know what's going down. Okay, so number one for what the is cosplay? Cosplay is costume playing, which literally means that when you get dressed up, it's exactly like being an actor. You become in character. Whoever you're dressed up as, you technically are for the time being. So when you're at a convention, people will call you by your character because they don't know who you are, because you're a stranger dressed up as their favorite character. So they're just going to refer to you as whoever you are. So say I'm Maya, or this is also my lumpy space princess wig. Oh my god, lump off. Just like the best character ever. Okay? I'm not every character. Like, don't even, okay? Don't even. I will call my friend, I will call Finn, and he will come, and he will beat you up. So, exactly. So, I'm in character. I'm LSP all day, every day. So, that's technically what cosplay is. You dress up as a character, and you go to conventions or festivals and random other events that people meet up at, and everyone is in character, and you have a dope time. There are a lot of pictures. There are photo shoots. You know, sometimes there's LARPing. There's also, you know, maid cafes. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that's involved in cosplay. There are plenty of these if the right cosplays are done. If you ever see a Power Girl cosplay, you will thank me. Promise. They promise too. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the rundown of like what the rules are or like things that you need to know. There's about 11 things, okay? So, 1. Always pick an easy cosplay first if you've never cosplayed before. If you don't know how much cosplay costs, because by the way, cosplay is not cheap. It doesn't matter if you do thrift shopping to make up your cosplay. If your cosplay is any sort of specialty, you're going to have to get props, or you need wigs, or you need contacts, or armor, or weaponry, or other stuff like that. So always pick an easy one to start because you have no idea like how complicated it actually be. For guys, I guess the easiest cosplay I would think of is either Super Mario or Luffy from One Piece, because he wears like a shirt, sandals, shorts, and a hat, a straw hat, and ta-da! You're Luffy. So, and Mario is, you know, overalls, the hat is not that expensive because I've done Lady Mario, which I'll put pictures of in the description so that you can see cosplay information. So, don't decide that you want to be Cloud doing his limit break with all his swords. That costs like $700 or something for all of that. And unless you're like super money awesome, I have fake boobs and I also can like dress up as whoever I want because my parents have money and I can do that and that. So don't pick something hard because first of all, you won't even know like what it's like to cosplay, and walking around for, you know, 8 to 12 hours as a cosplayer is tiring. You know, this is tight on your head after a while, and your eyes, you're blinking all the time, your eyes eventually dry out from contacts. And if you have certain contacts that you're not used to, I'm going to get to that. So, 2. make sure that you can prepare accordingly. If you know your con is in 90 days, then you should start, you know, like, okay, example, I want to become fitter for, oh, that's my friend who's in the background, so you'll have to, like, be subjected to that. He watches it, so he shows support. And there's the ladies. They say hello along with these ladies. So I'm, like, working out, blah, blah, blah. There's my body. That's my butt. Chow, chicka, wow, wow. Because I have plans to do a Deadpool-ish hybrid cosplay, which I'm not going to reveal exactly what it is because it'll be dope if it actually gets done. So, if you know that you need a costume it's going to take months to make, or, you know, take time to acclimate to and have the body for, or you have to be tan, or you got to grow your hair out, or you have to color it because you don't want a wig, then you have to make sure you have the time. If you don't have the time, then you're going to land up, like, ruining it for yourself. 3, if you have props and you're not a, you know, carpenter, you don't spend your time, you know, learning how to do special paints with blending and knowing how to make, you know, Kratos' sword and things like that, you shouldn't, don't bother trying to make it because you're just going to embarrass yourself. You should just have somebody make it for you. You pay them, it's a lot of money, but the items are worth it. I can actually show you an example because if you need weapons, and they cost a lot of money. Honestly, prop weapons are not a joke at all. Like, they cost a buttload of money, and so I have this huge, you can't, okay, there we go. It's like ginormous. It's a ginormous shuriken because, oh my god, my arm's stretching. I cosplayed Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII Advent. I'm just going to hold this for the rest of the video. For Advent Children, and it was awesome. This thing is freaking huge, and I don't cosplay her that often because I was on the train last year going to New York, and I like tripped, and it stabbed me, like, in the corner, my bridge of my nose, my eye, and I was almost eye patch Yuffie. Not that cute. So, and this cost about $85 to $100. So, money is what I'm saying, okay? Alright, so the next thing is, always make sure that your wig and costume is the right colors. Oh my god, I cannot stress enough that if you are not the right color, you ruin the whole point of the cosplay. Like, seriously. You know, if the girl has, perfect example. People who cosplay Ichigo from Bleach, you always get the wig wrong. It's always some, like, crazy, like, not even reddish. It's, like, electric carrot colored wig. And it's, like, easily, like, the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't buy the electric orange wig. It looks stupid. His hair is orange, not electric orange. They sell duller colored wigs. You're just buying that cheap one from the rave from that guy who sold it at a flea market, and it was $20, and you didn't have money to go looking for one. And I mean, if you don't, because if you think it's an easy cosplay, go for it. But try to stick to, like, your wigs and your costume colors being accurate, because when they're not accurate, people really don't know who you are, and then they just get caught looking up at this, and then your Power Girl costume is the wrong color, and they're like, are you? They stopped caring about who you were cosplaying. That was the point I was making. They were too being distracted by your tits. Yeah. Okay. So, 5. If you can cosplay somebody that's going to be in a group with friends that you're going with, because I made in my other video, if you're going to cons, you should always go with friends. Going alone to a con is whack. So, if you're going to do it, and you can plan it, cosplay with friends. I'm LSP. My friend was Finn. And I met a girl named Marceline, and I'm doing a huge LSP group for Comic-Con this year, coming, 2013. So, y'all are going to be hollering at this LSP with a whole bunch of my other friends being dope LSP and friends. So, you must come say hello when that comes around. This glare is like God's light trying to, like, kill my face. This video was really long. 9 minutes and not enough breasts to keep you occupied. Boom. Oh, by the way, my bra's leopard print. That's cool. Just thought I'd share that with you guys so you guys keep watching. Okay, so I'm about halfway done, right? Shut up, woman. Give me more breasts and stop telling me things I don't care about. Okay, so when you're cosplaying, and if you're good, even if you're bad, if you're a hot girl, you'll probably still get pictures. Prepare for lots of pictures and catcalling. Like, people will just, you'll be walking, and guys would just like take pictures without asking you while you're like walking in cosplay. Or girls, you know, guys or girls, that can happen too. I've seen guys and like my friends are too afraid to go ask them to take pictures of them because they're so hot, and I'm like, but they're dressed up like they want you to look at them. So, and people might try to hug you. That's the whole thing. And I was going to say that. But, like, the problem with cosplay is that sometimes people want to touch you. And that's not cool. Like, you can look like, yes, I'm in cosplay. You think that's awesome. Don't touch me. I don't know you. And in theory, if I was cosplaying Chun-Li, and Chun-Li's mad hot, and you try to touch me, I would lightning kick you. Because no touchy. Okay? Don't touch people. That's mad weird. Or ask them if you can hug them or something. Because I've been asked and then I say yes. I've also given people high fives. Alright. So 7. I ran out of hands because I have to hold my microphone. / video thing. Your skin color, racially wise, is irrelevant unless your character is actually of a color that has nothing to do with skin tone. Like, you know, blue skin, purple skin, orange. Like, you know, reptilian or like alien characters, unfortunately, and people are probably gonna hate me for this, I don't like Homestuck, but like, if you guys are gonna be those characters and you're gonna cosplay, at least be all the same shade, because I went to a con last year where there were like hundreds of Homestuck cosplayers, and like every person was a different shade of that hideous like pukey, tealy, gray color. But like, if it is like, and also practice your skin coloring before you go, because then you get like splotches where you don't look even, and like some places I saw people were cosplaying, like this area would be really dark and then it would get really light and then it would be dark somewhere else, and like you just didn't blend it right, so you just look like a tad. Don't do that. Fix it. Fix it. Boobs is, it's like 3D. Only better because boobs don't come in 3D. Is that 4D? I don't know. Okay. This is my personal rule, but if you're gonna cosplay and you've become a tenured cosplayer, try not to be people that, you know, like other people are being. You know, like, okay, I know that like Naruto and Bleach are like really popular, and Street Fighter and Final Fantasy 7, and I probably named like everybody's favorite franchise just now, and they're like, what do you mean though? Like, those are the people I want to cosplay though. And I'm like, you and everybody else that's like gonna be there, like, how do you feel if you have a really, really, really dope costume and then you see 45 other people in the exact same costume? It's whack. It's whack. I love Ezio. There was one year though when the Assassin's Creed 2 came out, and the summer before it came out or whatever, or the season before it came out, there were like 500 Ezios. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? First of all, everyone should be dead in that entire con, because there were assassins everywhere. There were assassins and ninjas because there were a whole bunch of Naruto characters and Bleach characters. So between having Shinigami, ninjas, and professional assassins, there should be mad dead people or just chaos in the streets, right? Because everybody's the same cosplay. So if you can avoid it, try to be original. Or if you're going to be a series character that like everybody knows, pick a character that's not as common in the series. Like the secondary character. There's nothing wrong with secondary character cosplay. My homegirl cosplayed Beatrice from Final Fantasy IX, that huge boobed woman with the mask on her face, and she like kicks ass the entire time you're playing until she's on your team, and you can never beat her. Hottest cosplay I've ever seen come out of a secondary character ever. 9. It is always going to be hot if you wear latex, armor, vinyl, spandex, bodysuits, and wigs. It doesn't matter what season it is and how much air conditioning it is. At some point, you're going to be hot. Just because you're in it all day. Like, I love this. I've been wearing this since, like, 8:40 this morning. It is 8:40 right now. Say hello to 12 hours of, like, having lavender hair. Which is cool, except for the fact that, like, it's a cap. So, like, my head is all, like, crushed underneath. And, I mean, that's alright, but, like, my hair hasn't breathed at all. And, like, I mean, they don't care about breathing, so they just get to stay all, like, all day, and everybody's like, yes, the best! All my coworkers I work with, like, look at this, you're just everywhere, and I'm like, but Boob Babble, that's what I'm about. Right, guys? Okay, so, here's one of the last things. Because I already kind of said 11, which was to go to a photo shoot and make friends, because that's like the whole point of going to convention. So my last and final thing to really cut this out is that my boobs look amazing, and that you should thank them, and that you should subscribe to this channel and tell your friends, because they love you and I love doing this. But they love you more, so this is very important. We love you. We love you. Be our friend. I don't know why we sound like this. Why don't we sound like we have two voices? There are two of us. I make this weirder every time I talk to you guys. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to say is contacts. And this is the most like really, really important thing about the last part of cosplay. Contacts are not easy to put in. And they are not easy to acclimate to unless you've already done it. Even if you've worn glasses. Contacts are not an easy thing to do. You have to like pull open your eyelid and you got to put this lens on. You have to blink around. And now there's this thing on your eye and you're like, what the hell is happening? And your eye doesn't understand anything that's going on because it doesn't have senses. So it like kind of hurts. And it's like uncomfortable and you like blink a million times. And like, you want to see something really gross? Check it out. But like, I can only do that because like, Matt, you want to do it up close? You guys feel really weird. Okay, so like, that is not easy to do unless you've been wearing contacts for a long time. And I've been wearing contacts for like almost 10 years in practice. So, but if you're going to get contacts, please get them at least, I want to say 2 weeks to a month ahead of time so that you get used to it. Because being in fluorescent lighting and having flashes go off in your face, your pupils, when they dilate because you're in a contact, it's slightly limited, I want to say. And it does take acclimating. And sometimes it'll give you a headache. And all that flash going off all the time will throw you off. I mean, it's cool to have all those pictures taken of you. Not cool when your eyes are going like this. And then all of a sudden you look at a deer in headlights, all your pictures, you're like, I can't see. You know? Alright. So now that my video turned into a 17-minute rant about, you know, being in cosplay and not giving you enough breast. But now I've given you like pretty much 2 videos, so if I didn't make one Friday, you guys wouldn't kill me. I should make something instead of being a jerk. But, Facebook.com/BOOBBABBLE for Boob Babble, aka Booby Babble, thanks to my friend Adam. I also have Instagram, which is eccentric_Lee if you want to find me. And I'm going to be putting up some more social media stuff so I can get in touch. I think I'm going to make a Tumblr, and I already have a Facebook page, and I have a feed, but it's lame. So, that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about my boobs and how I like to talk about nerdy stuff when I'm not ranting about nothing. Boom, boom, boom. Still turned into an 18-minute video. I'm impossible. All I do is talk and shake my breasts around. Silly females. Silly females. Bye, guys. See you guys soon.